All right. Well, thank you, Oscar from Wisconsin. And I guess this would be a good point, Mosse, for us to plug our positional preview pods that we have coming up. So definitely look for those where we kind of get in depth when it comes to the U.S. men's national team and the players, the potential players that each position has. And there's plenty of debate, and this is a good thing, right? Okay, so when it comes to the striker position, which is a constant source of debate, I would think that when it comes right now, this is where I think Gregg Berhalter's head is, and it could change, but it looks like and sounds like that he's going to bring 3. Okay, I would bring 4. But he looks like he is going to bring 3. And I think ultimately those are going to be Jesus Ferreira as the incumbent. And then it's going to be Sargent and Pepe. So the 3 players that we saw in camp before. I would add, at this point, Pefok. I've talked about Brandon Vasquez, and who knows, he might really impress in this mini camp that they have coming up. But since he has not been with the team, I think that from a Gregg Berhalter perspective, will exclude him. And I do believe and kind of share the opinion that if it is a toss-up, go with the ones that have been in the dynamic and been in that environment that you have. And so that's why Pefok, for me, would be over Brandon Vasquez, especially since he didn't bring him in this last window. So I think those are the 3 that he's going with. The 4 that I would go would be those 3 plus Pefok. And it irks me because I think had we seen Brandon Vasquez, that he would have taken the place of, let's say, a Pepe or a Sargent when it comes to those spots. Because if you just gave me, I could only take 3, I think I'm going Ferreira, Pefok, and Pepe and Sargent. Between Pepe and Sargent, I think I'm going with Sargent over Pepe. So Pepe's the odd man out. Mosse, what about you?
I agree. If you have to replace one of the 3 that he called up in the last window with Pefok, for me it would be Pepe that would drop out. I know he's doing well at club level, but I just don't hold the Eredivisie in high regard, and I know what I've seen from him with the national team lately. So yeah, I think Pefok would be a more useful player to have in Qatar than Pepe.
Okay. All right. Like I said, we'll be doing a bunch of this, deep dive into the positions here coming up with our positional preview pods that we have.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops every week. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops twice a week right here on my very own YouTube page. The only way to stay up to date is to hit that subscribe button down below. Size the day, and see you soon.